This is the bridge. This is the bridge. Zach is nobody. Take him home, homie.
Nah, you can't MC, cuz you're from there and look like that and believe what? Oh, my bad for believing the truth and giving people my views with what I speak in the booth. Y'all trash. Look at what these cookie cutter rookies mutter.
Censoring it with rhythm, but seeking the saving synthesis, slipping through inhibition to intimate intuition, entering it with wisdom, to fly in the flag of freedom, for fighting for sinners, victims.
Fusion battles. We here at the Theology Tour, Pittsburgh, PA. Make some noise! That's what's up, that's what's up. I'm your host, 3PFD. You can follow me on all social media at 3PFD. Make sure to follow us, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe to our email list, Stellar Fusion Entertainment, Pittsburgh. Can I get a bar of hammers? That's what's up, that's what's up. Right now, we got the battle for your education. Graduate versus Dropout. On my left, in the role of Dropout from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Make some noise for Kole Brown, y'all. That's what's up, that's what's up. Y'all are a good crowd. I like y'all. And on my right, all the way from Maryland, in the role of Graduate, make some noise for my man Se1ze. That's what's up, that's what's up. We got 3 rounds in this, the battle for your education, Graduate versus Dropout. We're going to start it off on Dropout, so make sure y'all hold it down and listen, but when they drop that dope punchline, make sure y'all react. Let's go, Dropout, kick it.
All right. Good evening. I'd like to speak quite eloquently, just so everybody can see that even though you're the so-called standard, it doesn't mean you're anywhere above me. Listen, because your point of living, to me, there just isn't much point of living. For example, let's say I'm young and I'm black and my hat's real low. I make one little slip up and I'm off to the gym. No matter the amount of education, but let's say I'm on the side of the Algonquin side of the word. Blonde hair, blue eyes, looking too white and nerdy. I can still get a job because even if I need more learning, they figure I can figure it out simply by observing.
Come on, talk to them.
But you still got off into that whole I can do anything I want to do as long as I put the right time and money into it, which is true. But you also lied into the fact that you need a college education in order to do it. So you went to school to get a degree in something, and $5 says you won't even use it. But you get the illusion that you get to choose it. But what if I choose I don't want to use it at all? I'd rather not turn in my time and my money every fall for something I'll keep paying for after I'm done with it all.
Come on, let's go.
I'm forced to grow up in order to pay the cost. The cost has supposedly benefited me, yet I had to sacrifice some of the best years of my life to achieve. Oh please, can you not see the scheme? Look man, we're starting off with a dream, supposedly given to us by TV. For example, everybody wants to be a doctor, thanks to Grey's Anatomy. A new blockbuster comes out every year to convince somebody that if they don't want to go to school, then it's cool to join the military. But yet most of those followers will just end up being casualties that sure will lower a flag for and inform their mom casually of the fact that their 22nd birthday they won't even see. That's another life taken for the price of a spoon-fed dream. I said that's another life taken for the price of a spoon-fed dream. But let's say you go to Safeway, take to the 50 Shades of Grey and set out to build a business in only a couple of days. So you sign up for business classes with the rest of the dumb masses, yet you really just disappear with the masses. The ones that'll never make it, because the idea of making it actually takes more work to achieve, but you wouldn't know because they didn't teach that in the cash stacking crash course to success, otherwise known as a business degree. Yet the only business you'll attribute to is the one that skyrockets thanks to your hashtag party club tuition fee.
All right, that was Dropout on round 1. Make sure you hold it down unless you're reacting to the bars. Please, hold it down. We record this for YouTube. Help us out, people. Come on. Se1ze, it's on you. Let's go.
Woo! Hey, yo, Dropout. What the problem is? I got no problems with you, but I'm feeling like, you feeling like, it's okay to start something and quit. We gotta address this. Now I'm gonna be up front with you like face off on fight night. I need Jonathan's armor bearers for this tight fight. It's hard to respect a man who don't honor his pledges. If seeing is believing, then for you faith is out the question. Come on. You gotta cross the line to finish. Persevere when it's get hectic. Perfect practice makes it perfect. That's what makes your gift perfected. If you start but don't finish, If you started but don't finish, it just makes the work neglected. You old lukewarm looking boy. You torn looking boy. What should I do? Can't choose looking boy. Then you new looking boy. Looking good looking boy. Get to the end, then you quit looking boy. Can't get a job, still living with your mom because you never graduated high school looking boy. So let's play a game called Wrong Answer.
Talk to him.
So please explain to me and the crowd what's wrong. Answer. Are you too good to sit in the class for 4 semesters, record your lessons, and get your diploma? Wrong answer. How you going to take care of housing, afford Pampers, support your family, leave and join the Corps? Wrong answer. I'm going to save the rest for later because I still got some more to say to you, Nancy. Graduate.
Let's go. That's round 1. Give it up, guys. Give it up. Round 2. It is on Dropout. Let's go. Hold it down where you at. Bar hammers, baby.
All right. Look, Dustin Hoffman, is it okay if I call you that? Because honestly, that's just how I see you. And I'm going to take a second to let the wrong answer, all right? I got something to say to you. Look, when you take this whole idea of graduation, right? You say, all right, it's all about this happy day, school's over. I finally made it, that feeling you're supposed to have when you graduate. Yet those hats tossed in the air and the cheers quickly turn into an unknown life that you'll probably hate. Look, man, an unknown life that you'll probably hate. Hold up. Not really sure what to do with all you just piled up to eventually throw away for okay pay. Look, even Hoffman starts coughing on all he's forced to swallow. Told with his life repeats to the opposite path he starts to follow. Notice how he does everything in the so-called wrong directions. Even being with Elaine is simply because not to, Mrs. Robinson mentions.
That's deep.
And he doesn't see it till 4 years go by and all the classes have ended. The school never really had the answers to success, but in order to get us all to go, they pretended. In order to get us all to go, they pretended. So let me save you from being stuck. Just like Hoffman and his girl when that movie ended. Oh, you probably thought that was a happy ending. But wait a minute. That's not true. They're stuck to the same life as Mrs. Robinson, fake smiles and pretending, because they never made one choice for themselves. Even their rebellion. And you keep trying to force me that to graduate's the best. But if you don't quit that mess, I'm about to rip the teacher's throat out and leave the apple on the desk. I said I'm about to rip the teacher's throat out and leave the apple on the desk. New class in session. And I'm going to start out by teaching you that we only live once. That's the motto. People yellow. I'm about it every day, every day, every day. Thanks to that tree money, I get paid. And you know that doctor, that Grey's Anatomy doctor, is considered boring when compared to another. It's that bad boy against the green boy that really gets her hot and bothered. Mainly because she can't figure out how to do it herself, so she just hops on that wagon whenever it calls her. Oh, y'all need to let that one sink in. I said, mainly because she just can't do it herself, so she hops on that wagon whenever he calls her. But oh, bother, you really no bothers on this string-free, taking anybody's money for the benefit of me, taking advantage of the string-free life, taking advantage of anybody for the benefit of me, the graduates, their wives, their sons, their daughters. But yet that sounds familiar. Yet for some reason, it's only by me that society is bothered. I guess everything's fine as long as you keep on that blue leash. Oh, no, sorry, I meant collar. But look, it's never too late, G, to drop the fake smiles for the gold ones of a baller. All you gotta do is leave behind that ingrained conscience and holler.
All right, round 2, we got graduate, let's go.
Now tell me what you'd rather be. Don't be so quick to answer. Give yourself a chance to think. Now please don't tell me you don't know. Because life is short. We all have wants, and you're not the exception, so don't be sarcastic and say $1 million. Also, well, I asked you what you want. Also, I asked you what you want. See, it's possible. Though you got a few options, some problems we gotta remove. I got a degree in this. I can divide your anatomy, perform to remove disease and cysts. I got a degree in this. I can divide your anatomy, perform disease and cysts. Like God performing surgery, removing Eve from rib, Adam. Oh, so you think I'm judging you because I don't know you? Untrue. I'm just going by the fruit you bear and drop out. Where's the fruit? Come on. You gotta graduate, pass the grade, test out for no excuses to a man who makes the plan to make the most of what he can do it. Graduate. All right. Come back, y'all. Come back around. You got it, bro.
You got it. You got it. We got one more round. Let's go. Dropout. Let's do it. Round 3. This is it.
Okay. I see. He's paid me to be the villain. Well, he's a good boy with pats on the back from mom, dad, and society. But look at me. No, really, look at me. I'm the true visionary. I'm the Steve Jobs and Richard Branson. This is not the 4-year-old McDonald's workers that represent me. This is one with a true work ethic and a true dream to tell my story. Yeah, that's not the one that mom and dad would want you to know. Meanwhile, the college dropout made your phone. When you turn in that test to your teacher and she takes it home thanks to a laptop, and without that same college dropout, she never would have owned. I said, thanks to that same college dropout, she never would have wrong. And they also want to knock the drug dealers. They say they're the real menace to society. But you know what? Honestly, they might be the keeper. For example, Pablo Escobar was worth $25 billion. And the only reason I think Gates is worth more is because we never let Escobar be a teacher. See, Gates makes money on teaching people the so-called way. But I kind of would like to see how Escobar did it in his day, but I'm sorry, I can't say that, because it's not what we're supposed to say. If we go on and let the government play a worse game than Escobar ever played in this first child. I said we go on and let the government play a worse game than Escobar ever played in his first life for forced to live. It's no longer a quid pro quo. It's no longer a quid pro quo. This is the dawn of the willing slave. Simply because they see no other way. They can't help but play. And I'm sure they'll clap for you, Mr. Graduate. Very glad that you came. And like a hamster in a wheel, played their climb-up game. And look, right here I'll remain, at the bottom of the food chain. I'll sacrifice a nice car and a nice house, as long as I get to save myself. You can have the wealth. Look, I'm never going to be a product of inhuman humanity. I might have to work a little harder, I might have to slang a little weed, but at the end of the day, you'll just be another piece of clockwork in their well-oiled machine, and I'll still be deep. Now, what do we learn? We learned at least in the end, the dropout just bodied the graduate, let's face it. Just like at the end of your side of life, the dropout will probably drop the body of this graduate 6 feet under the pavement. But this ain't over yet. You still got one more bar to savor. I'll even introduce you. In the words of Kanye West, this stuff is basic. Welcome to graduation.
All right, that's it. Bottom of the third. It is on graduate. Make sure y'all hold it down. Hold it down in the back. If y'all ain't here to listen, y'all can go in the other room straight up. But if y'all here, let's hold it down. Have a great battle. Let's go.
I'm back, y'all. All right, apologize for that. You got that Kanye complex, right? You've been working 3 inches, you came in, wish you could buy you a spaceship and fly. The problem is you ain't stayed long enough at the job to save up the money and buy it. Problem is you ain't stayed long enough at the job to save up the money and buy it. But if possible, don't you need a pilot's license to fly? So you would have to take classes and pass them. Do you comply? I didn't think so. And it's a travesty that kids is thinking this is the route for them, so they act out in class, trying to sabotage their future. Listening to dummy rappers who can care less about the youth. Product of environment, hear the hurt inside of them. Dropping out reminds them of the people who are not with them. Mother dropping out on them. Father dropping out on them. Society want to lock them up, but they ain't asked to be here. Let's go. Fathers want to drop them out. Mothers want to drop them out. Society want to lock them up. They ain't asked to be here, so society want to lock them up. Lock them in. Love is what covers a multitude of sins. And graduate. Show them the way, give them some tutoring, geometry. Get with the angles the line is pointing to, the matrix. Freeing your mind, Neo from going through, a waste life with no purpose of pulling through. Dropping out as a choice is not something you gotta do. Right.
Give it up for these guys. Let's go. Make some noise. That's what's up. Selze and battles.
Criticism with censoring it with rhythm, but seeking the saving sinless. I suffer through inhibition to intimate intuition. Entering it with wisdom to fly in the flag of freedom. For fighting for sinners, victims. Whoa, slow it down, don't get